Age of aggression is just about this.
Scully.
Piss off.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Ah, here it is. Come, come, come. Let me, come. Sure. You see, right here, Scott.
Seems he's not satisfied with my gas.
Hey! You think this is about money?
Gas. Have you seen the man? His head. His gas.
A jet.
Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant hawks. Come here and just...
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Looking for the finest cut. I do. Saxley. It's becoming a lost art.
Come in my ash.
So, it is done. Alduin, Dilon, is no more. His doom was written when he claimed for himself the Long Dilke properly belonged to Bormahu, our father Akatosh. And, as you told me once, the next world will have to take the Long Dilke Nilos.
You're not supposed to be in here. This is the last...
Feel free to look around. Come to when you're ready to... The common Dawn Corps leader, Mankar Cameron. That they would members. That burned paper is all that remains of the fate of Blasphemous book. Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever. One of my forefathers was even chosen to slay himself. The mythic Dawn killed your... I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment. They were worshippers of Dagon, the Daedric lord of triggering when the little Dagon invaded Mayras.
Take my advice. If you see anything, don't get involved. See? There you go. Getting involved. Awesome.
Bit of jewelry.
I die for my people.
The Forsworn are here in the city.
Woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened? You don't have to say sorry to me. I just hope the Eight bring us more peace in the future.
You don't have a chance.
Good. You're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us.
Only Dagon can declare if a pawn is worth keeping. I have spoken. Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Fine. I never should have come. Like the fight.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
The graybeards, salted meats inside. Honestly, mostly it's like dried fish. Really? Log wood, treacherous. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to...
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. You learn a new word. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. You sprint to pass through before it closes. Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the Wino of Jürgen Windcaller, our Thorn of Ease founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the Ween, and you will return. No doubt, you're done excellent. You should focus on only dragons. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between us debating and fighting. You will know you are ready when your voice can open the path. On this day, I go to Sovngarde. Die, try.
Until next time.
You have a kind heart. I'd be honored to walk by your side until the trees themselves. As sure as there can be in this land, we will have each other.
Is there something I met her when I wandered in the rift a few years ago. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me.
Come here.
I yield! I yield! I'm getting out of here.
I yield! I yield! Ah, here's the proud groom now. Let's begin the ceremony.
By the gods! This can't be happening.
Just leave.
Oh no. By the gods. This can't be happening.
Just leave. And forever.
Do you agree we found justice in love something now and forever? You're just going to walk away from your betrothal? Get out of the temple!
We'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our...
What say you in your defense?
Smart man. Oh, if there's anything else you need. Job is to get into the party without being fingered. I'll take care of the rest.
Listen up! Should have come That's all you've got?
In Whiterun, mostly. Ennis handles the business arrangements, but I know that he has a few purchasers who give us a fair price.
Like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand your behind.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at pleasure with Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my voice.
Very good. Then we're done. Come to the college.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little call. You think that even if I did have one call, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. I will have you ask torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? And what do you plan to do with it? Let's have you ask. Here you go. Try not to sprinkle on them. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of, but, well, he's too long.
Septimus is an idiot. The scroll will give the deep. You look to your left, you see a look. You look to your right, you see another. But neither is any harder than the opposite. What if they dive in?
Ow.
Tidkrech Kalos. Time sheet at its touch.
Know that Stormlight sent you down to death. Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Only the foolish or gaze approach a count without summons. Do I know you? Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Railof's a gaze and good master.
I hope that we have all come...
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? Your chief Talos hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here.
I have every right to ensure that nothing is agreed to here.
She's part of delegate. You dictate.
Please, If we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiations of the terms of the negotiation, we will never negotiate the terms of the negotiations of the terms of the negotiation.
Wouldn't be able to resist.
Are you done? Did you just come? You hope?
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
Carry on, soldier.
Was nu? Dini dein Rufe erstmal.
Alchemy is simple. Unless, of course, you were dial. Then, I can't help. Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white file, but this doting busybody won't let me get it. You would do that? It's good to know there are some dial out there who are willing to help an old dial. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally.
Give a holler if you have any questions. My master can be a bit short-tempered, but it doesn't matter what I believe. Norelian does. And it might be the only thing keeping him alive right now.
I don't appreciate loiterers. Alchemy. Listen. It matches every description of the file that I've found in lore. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not retrieving it myself. Figures. I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the file, even if you wanted to. Either way, this is the end of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm not quite in the mood to entertain guests. I trust you can show yourself out. Here's for your trouble.
I want to thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short at times. Here, you should have this. Even though the file was damaged, I still think your efforts deserve reward. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norelian. I can make his final days a bit less painful.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around. Bolin speaks much about the war and the Stormcloaks, but he...
Man. Good to hear. Thankfully, you can be a difficult but tenacious courier and to find. I have thought crucial to a forsworn of the reach, a mammoth, the world. But the giants of hatch of unmelting snow, graybeards warriors, fine powder, the briar heart of the sun, the file, the magic of the whole. It's difficult to explain. They say the ivory produced cock is as hard as iron to its physical form.
I don't do. Alchemy is simple. Unless, of course, you were simple. Then, I can't help you. not just here to gawk at my goods.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned... Thank the gods. I'll get to work on the files straight away.
Must you bother me now? I've almost
Master, look. It's the file.
What? How?
It doesn't matter. Look. It's refilling with your tonic as we speak.
Marvelous. Oh! Oh!
He is gone. But thanks to you, he died knowing his life's work was not in vain. As am I. You acted very nobly in helping my man. Thank you for that. As for myself, I've always been content to simply be an alchemist. I fear keeping the file would just remind me of Nerelian's obsession and how it consumed him. Here, keep it. You are as much a part of its legend now as Corral Mill was. I hope it brings you the happiness that my master desired.
Make it. Let's hear it. Hmm? Yes? Hmm? Quintus, could you fetch me a copy of the Firmament? I need to compare the old star charts to today's. Make it
Did
quick.
they really record the star positions from Corral Mill's tomb?
Confound it, boy. I know what I'm doing. It will help me determine the season of his burial, which I can cross-reference.
Anyone else but parasites living in another past? Nothing. Maybe he should have. Maybe I should round up some men and take their task for us under our protection to interrogate.
What do you need? I was trying to get to Morrowind. The Dunmer don't care much for the Thalmor, and I figured I'd be safe there. As safe as anywhere, that is. But there's a gate, Khajiit, hanging around the main gate. I didn't like the way he was looking at me. Just waiting for me to leave so he can follow me in a lonely place. You'd be saving my life. Again, I know I probably seemed ungrateful. I've just been so scared. Expecting a arrow in my throat any minute.
Hold it, Gawk. There, keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
A few septums west.
Same as the others. Looks like she was stabbed and then cut apart. It's like an animal got to her, but these are the wounds of a Gawk.
Charity.
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up. We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
I ain't asking for much. Just a few.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Hold it there. Keep your distance.
This is a shame.
Good thing you did for Nerelion. Retrieving that file for him before he died. Man was obsessed.
This is a shame.
Oh, sorry. I was running away, but didn't get a good look at him. So
A few septums for my supper is all I ask.
always got some time. Stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise you'll see wonders.